and good evening. My name is Shahidan with the number matrix 138292 from Group 11. Today I will present on the title IOP, which is does esports can be accepted in Olympics. It will be amazing, right, if esports can be accepted as one of the best main sport in the Olympics. It will so overwhelming and excited, right? So let me go to the next point. It's all just start as a hobby. Video games were experimental, time wasters meant to entertain the masses, but as with many other hobbies, gaming turned serious. Competitive gaming has come a long way in recent years and it's only getting bigger. As with everything else, esports was humble beginning with a prize pool worth far from $100,000 then has become the norm. The cornerstone of video games were already laid in the 50s and within the competition of PC or console. Only the technological progress at the end of the 90s made video games suitable for the masses. Increasingly better hardware, graphics, and expansion of the internet around the world have helped cybersport develop into the major sports. Year after year, the progress toward esports is increasing with the emergence of new technologies and gaining attention from all over the world community. So how can we say that the development of esports? So how society sees the world of esports as an advancement in its world development. The new generation is already familiar with the fun of playing video games. In total, these video games have been played by more than 50 countries with an increasing in terms of economy and technological development in the respective countries. So the differences between esports and real sport are the esports and normal sports that equally share the same factor, which are need to be good at it. Misconceptions of the people that say esports like a bunch of people playing games, but it's a lot more than that. So the popularity of the esport that the young generations take esport as one of the main sports that developing as the increasing view of the audience every year. So the excitement of the audience while cheering in the stadium shows that esport is becoming more popular. If we use the current esport climate as a model, it's not hard to see why people feel this way. Motor skills and mental acuity are essential to professional gamers. Remember, we're not just talking about really good gamers, we're talking about the best gamers in the world, technically the best gamers that have ever lived. You might have a few games that you consider yourself godlike in, but believe me, a professional gamer in the same game will annihilate you without batting an eye. Involvement of International Olympic Committee. Olympic officials have been debating how to best move forward in the relationship between traditional sport and the booming esport industry, with the OVS a clear sign that the IOC doesn't want to be left behind. That is made then IOC makes biggest esports statement yet will launch an Olympic virtual series. They strongly believe that competitive esport could be considered as a sporting activity and the players involved prepare and train with an intensity which may be compatible to athletes in traditional sport.
And keep an eye on that. He's got that as Sentinels have gotten onto the site. The Bladestorm's good!
There it is.
The Raid Store's good! As Esperanza and 5K get dropped, you've got Bunny Dash.
Rifle coming in, that's going to be the package. Now Movit's in trouble. Damage ticking down. Cap's now
Kill for him. And the San Francisco Shock, this is exactly what they needed to do. They didn't have any time to screw.
The benefits of entering esports in the Olympics. Economic growth in the country that handled the event of esport competition. The esport ecosystem in 2022, including key industry companies, viewership growth trends and market revenue stats are quite increasing from year to year. Global market revenues in esport from 2012 until 2022 shows a massive increase in revenue, with the highest is $1.7 billion in 2022. The engagement of the audience that supports esports are quite massive and overwhelming when they can watch the live stream and cheering in the stadium that has a big potential to gain a profit. So the conclusion is the esport is seen as a new sports field in leading the world's technology, with an increase in spectators, players, and also an increase in terms of economic growth that guarantees high profits for the countries that host the competitions. So, the IOC needs to study and look at the benefit of the sports by taking the initiative to organize competitions to boost the atmosphere in the Olympics. So, that's all from me. Thank you for listening and goodbye.